Hey there, Next You crew! Welcome back to the Next You, the channel where we're all about leveling up one small step at a time. I'm Samantha, and today we're diving into a game changer. Habit Stacking 101, how to trick your brain into consistency. If you've ever struggled to stick with new habits, like, I'm gonna meditate every day, and then 3 days later you're binge watching a new series, don't worry, this video is for you. We're gonna learn a super simple strategy to make habits stick without feeling like a chore. Sound good? Let's jump in. Okay, so what the heck is habit stacking? It's a ridiculously easy way to build new habits by stacking them onto habits you already do. Think of it like sneaking veggies into a smoothie. You don't even notice they're there, but you're still getting the benefits. The idea comes from behavior scientists who say our brains love routines. So we're going to use that to our advantage. Here's how it works. You take a habit you already do every day, like brushing your teeth, making coffee, or scrolling your phone, and you attach a new habit to it. For example, let's say you want to start journaling. Instead of trying to find 20 minutes out of nowhere, you say, after I brush my teeth in the morning, I'll write one sentence in my journal. Boom! You've just stacked a new habit onto an existing one. Your brain goes, oh cool, this is just part of the routine now. So why is habit stacking so powerful? It's all about tricking your brain. Our brains are kinda lazy. They love autopilot mode. That's why you can drive to work without thinking about every turn. Habit stacking uses that autopilot to sneak in new behaviors. Instead of relying on willpower, which, let's be real, runs out by noon, you're piggybacking on habits that are already locked in. Plus, it reduces decision fatigue. You're not sitting there like, when am I going to fit in this workout? You've already decided, after I pour my morning coffee, I'll do 5 push-ups. Done. The less you have to think, the more likely you'll actually do it. And here's the best part. Small wins add up. That one sentence in your journal? In a month, you've got 30 sentences. In a year, you've got a whole story. Habit stacking is like compound interest for personal growth. Start small and it grows big. All right, let's get practical. How do you start habit stacking? I've got a simple 3-step process to make this foolproof. Step 1, pick a current habit. Choose something you do every single day without fail. It could be brushing your teeth, eating breakfast, or even putting on your shoes before you leave the house. Make it specific, like when I sit down with my morning coffee instead of just in the morning. The more specific, the better. Step 2, choose a new habit. Pick something small and doable. If you want to read more, don't say, I'll read a whole chapter. Start with, I'll read 1 page. If you want to exercise, try, I'll do 1 minute of stretching. Small habits are easier to stick with, and you can always scale up later. Step 3, stack them together. Write down your habit stack in this format. After current habit, I will new habit. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will do 1 minute of meditation. Or, after I put my kids to bed, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Say it out loud, write it in your journal, stick it on a Post-it, whatever helps you remember. Pro tip, start with just 1 habit stack. Don't try to overhaul your whole life at once. Trust me, I've tried, and it's a recipe for burnout. Pick one, nail it, then add more. Let's make this super real with some examples from my own life and from you guys in the Next You community. I started habit stacking a year ago, and it's been a game changer. Here's one of mine. After I make my morning coffee, I will drink a glass of water. Sounds tiny, right? But I used to be terrible at staying hydrated, and now I'm chugging water like a pro. Another one. After I plug in my phone at night, I will write down 1 thing I accomplished that day. This has helped me feel so much more positive about my progress, even on tough days. What's cool is you can stack habits for anything. Fitness, mindfulness, productivity. The key is to keep it simple and tie it to something you already do. Now let's talk about keeping your habit stacks on track. First, expect some hiccups. Maybe you forget your new habit a few times. That's okay. Just get back to it the next day. Consistency beats perfection. If a habit isn't sticking, check the size. Is it too big? Like if after I shower, I'll run a mile feels overwhelming, scale it back to after I shower, I'll walk around the block. You can always level up later. Also, track your progress. I love using a habit tracker app or just putting a big X on a calendar every time I do my habit stack. It's so satisfying to see those X's pile up. And reward yourself. Maybe after a week of sticking to your habit stack, treat yourself to a coffee or an extra episode of your favorite show. Your brain loves rewards. All right, Next You fam, that's Habit Stacking 101. To recap, pick a current habit, add a small new habit, and stack them together with. After this, I will that. Start small, stay consistent, and watch those tiny actions turn into big results. You've got this. I want to hear from you. What habit stack are you going to try this week? Drop it in the comments and let's inspire each other. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you don't miss our next video. We're dropping new growth tips every week to help you become the next you. Until next time, keep stacking those habits and keep growing. See you soon.